Well, Dr. Nash has the ability to help people lose weight and keep it off permanently without drugs or surgery and with no exercise. She herself lost 80 pounds 13 years ago and has kept it off. Today, she wants to talk about Candida, the fungus that prevents weight loss. Dr. Nash, welcome back to the show. Before we get into this, can we please share a recent example of your success?
Yeah, absolutely. I think somebody that's good to look at would be Michelle, because Michelle was somebody that not only lost 33 pounds, but she lost 30 inches, and this was just in 2 months, and she didn't do any exercise to make it happen.
Let's take a look.
I lost 33 pounds and 30 inches in 2 months of dieting with no exercise, and I was amazed I wasn't hungry.
Wow, good for her. Oh my gosh. I love hearing feedback like this, Dr. Nash. Let's move on to talk about that topic that actually prevents people from losing weight. It could also damage their immune system. What is Candida?
Yeah, so Candida is actually a yeast or a fungus that is naturally present in small amounts in our digestive tract, mainly our large intestine. The problem is when it overgrows and goes throughout the body that we start to see all kinds of problems. And one of the most noted ones is a weight gain or a weight problem that's just very stubborn to eating less and moving more.
Interesting. What are some of the other symptoms of Candida and what causes it in the first place?
Yeah, so again, Candida is that overgrowth of yeast or fungus. The problem is the symptoms of it are so common, it's hard to typically diagnose it just with how you're feeling. So things like gas, bloating, distension, large cravings for sugar or carbohydrates, feeling irritable, feeling tired. Like these are things that we can experience every day that come from many different sources. So ideally, if we could come up with some kind of a process or a test that we could do at home for free to see if we have it, that would be great because that would be the first step in getting it corrected.
Yeah, in fact, Dr. Nash, the thing I know about you is you love sharing information. And working with you, it's not only a customized program, but it's also like a learning process for people. And you actually have a test that our viewers can do at home for free.
Yeah, absolutely. So the test that you would do is first thing in the morning before you eat or drink anything, put anything in your mouth, you're going to want to deposit some saliva into a glass, a clear glass of water, and then just watch that glass for about 60 seconds. If you see a white material dropping down into the glass, that is the actual yeast or fungus dropping out of your saliva and going into the water. It means you have an overgrowth. So not only can you have gut microbiome issues, issues with inflammation, struggles with your immune system. But again, this drives hunger and cravings and a stubborn weight problem, especially around the belly. So if people are struggling with weight loss, it's a good thing to get taken care of.
Yeah, for sure. You know, sometimes the truth is just not pretty. That test might not be pretty, but it certainly is very informative. If someone is infected with Candida, what should they do?
Yeah, so that's one of the problems is Candida is a very, very stubborn toxin or overgrowth to get rid of. So we want to use very, very specific protocols. Now, the good news is the protocols that help target and break down a Candida overgrowth are often very, very good at helping us accelerate fat loss, especially to the midsection area. But we first have to know if you have it to be sure.
Excellent. And you have a special offer today, I believe, for our viewers.
I do. So a lot of times if people are struggling with a weight problem on their own, they don't know where to turn, it's a metabolic issue that could be driving it. Our first step to help you is to do that online evaluation. Normally it's $97, but because I'm on the Morning Blend with JJ, of course, we're going to offer 10 spots at $9.97, so less than $10 to get that appointment scheduled. They are available online right now, and I would highly recommend you take them up because they go pretty fast.
Dr. Nash, it's been wonderful to connect with you. If you would like to take advantage of Dr. Nash's special offer today and learn more about how to take control of your weight loss journey, you can visit drnash.com/eval or call 702-637-1313.